My name is Deanna Cole. I have Cole Service Center in Vancleave, Mississippi, and some of the workshops that I teach are essentials for shop management, developing playbooks, succession and exit planning, and several more. Well, I chose to become a drive instructor in addition to running my shop because I just think it's so important, the tools that you get from Drive, and it's so important that new shops or struggling shops have these tools and to be able to present them because I've lived them. I've gone through the classes, I've used the tools, I know they work, I know how they work, and I just want to share that with people because a good toolbox, any technician knows you must have a good toolbox. And these tools are for a shop owner. It carries through the entire shop. It touches every aspect: sales, marketing, human resources, everything. So the toolbox is full, and I just really want everyone else to know about it. One of the common mistakes that I see shop owners make in today's time is how to sell diagnostic time. And that may not seem like much to you, but it's very important. Another thing I see them is not understanding gross profit and how their money is tied to that. So that's a couple of the really big ones that I've seen many times. And again, once they understand it and they can work with it, it solves so many problems in the shop. One of the biggest tools that I use, and this is one of the early tools that I got, and I push it on all the students when we have a class. I make sure that they all understand, is to communicate. And you think communicate, well, go pick up, go pull that car in, go finish that RO, go, do whatever. But communication is so much more than verbal. Communication is signage. Communication is forms. Communication is shop flow. Communication is just, it's in everything. And there's so many different ways to communicate. And we think it's all got to be verbal. But efficiency, and that's the other thing, when communication goes in and everybody understands what is needed, what is wanted, how to do it, when to do it, why to do it, all of these things you communicate, efficiency shows up. And when your shop is efficient, you really enjoy going to work. Let me tell you one of the most fun things that came out of teaching a workshop. We were talking about discipline and policies and resistance to change, resistance to following rules and what have you. And so I suggested to one of my shop owners, I said, we have an incident report that we use. It's just a piece of paper. There's no actual repercussion so much as just a documentation. Somebody broke a windshield, somebody lost a tool, whatever. It's nothing that's going to ruin the shop, but it needs to be noted, or policy was violated. And so we just talked about it at length in the class. And the next class, when we showed back up, she said, I've got to tell you, we had one of the best days we've ever had in our shop. We made a game out of it. Anybody who violated any policy at all would get written up. She says, I got written up 3 times and my husband got written up twice. She said, we were laughing and having the best times, and the policies came alive for us. It wasn't this rule that oh my gosh, you violated the rule. It was acknowledging that they do work and that we all do make mistakes, but policies are in place to get us back on track, not to penalize us. And she said that was just one of the best days they'd ever had in the shop. She enjoyed it so much. Let me tell you what I get out of teaching the workshops that I really did not expect. It's that aha moment when people just get it. You give them a concept and it's something they've struggled with for years, or they may have even almost known it, but you see them, you see the light come on, and they just think, oh, that's the answer I have been looking for. That's the tool that I've needed. And now they can understand it, they can put it into application. And that's what happens a lot of times. You're so overwhelmed as a shop owner or shop manager or service advisor, you're just so overwhelmed with the sheer volume of tasks that you have to do. And when you get that one piece of chaos that you could handle and you can fix, and now you know how to work with it, it's just that aha moment. And I love it. That's what I love.